behavior is a language. How they're acting or how they're not acting, they are telling you something. The more I do this work, yes, of course, there's the big ways that break down trust, like sexual infidelity, emotional infidelity. But there's really 4 sneaky ways that will break down the trust in a relationship. Let's make this relationship better, but we gotta handle these 4 sneaky ones. Here's the first one. Competing attachments. This is where a person, whether it's us or someone else, we're excessively working more than spending time with our special person. Or we're excessively over socializing, choosing our friends over our partner. Or we are choosing our family of origin more. So if my wife is sick and my mom is sick and I go tend to my mom first instead of my wife, that's a competing attachment because I'm choosing my mom over my wife. And choosing a family of origin over your partner's needs will begin to tear down the relationship. Unless the exception is the two of you are on the same page of, yes, go tend to your mom, I'm going to be fine. That's different. It's when one of the partners, they begin to feel last over and over and over again on your list. That begins to chip away at the trust. Chip. Not just one time. A relationship can die by 1,000 cuts. Second one, unreliability. These are constantly broken promises, cancellations, saying, yes, I'll be there, and then they're not. There's chronic lateness where they can show up to work on time, show up to other functions on time, but when it comes to spending time with you, they're constantly late or frequently forgetful, where they will forget commitments to work, commitments to their friends, commitments to their hobbies, their sports. They will be on time for their golf game, but they will be late for some of the stuff that's important to you. Again, it's not the same as sexual infidelity, emotional infidelity. Those are big bombs, but these are the ones that we're talking about. This is a sneaky way to chip away at the relationship, and it breaks the trust. Third one, frequent threats. This is when you are frequently threatening to end the relationship unless someone does something to your liking. They want to relax and you want them to hang out with you, and you say, well, if you don't hang out with me, I'm going to leave the relationship. Now you're threatening, or you frequently just having them interview to stay in the relationship. Tell me why we should be together. You're constantly putting them to the test of why he or she should remain in the relationship. And so they're in this endless interview cycle of them having to perform to maybe keep their position in the relationship. That's going to wear away the relationship. It will end. It will definitely come to an end, or both of you will be miserable in the relationship. This is different than the compromise. So here's a healthy example. If you don't stop drinking, or if you don't get help for your drinking, then I'm out of the relationship. That can be a healthy ultimatum. That doesn't necessarily have to be the first option. Fourth one is lying. We may not full-blown give a false testimony, but we'll provide a lot of truth, but we will withhold a lot of the details. And then later they found out those are very important details that the person needed to know. Yeah, that's going to wear away at the relationship. Minimizing something, and then also gaslighting. So let's say you made a joke and then your partner says, hey, that really hurt. Okay. And my response is, oh, come on, it wasn't that bad. Don't be so sensitive. Right there. Pause. I'm telling her to question her experience, to question her reality. So right there, I'm breaking the trust in the relationship. Or if he says, hey, I'm really hurt, and we go, oh, seriously, that's what you're going to get hurt about? It's not that bad. Again, we're telling him to not trust himself, that he is wrong, and we are belittling his experience. So again, that will wear away, chip away the trust in the relationship. Any one of these, I encourage you, please talk to your village, talk to your people, talk to the family that is for you, plural, for you, the relationship. What you don't need is someone to take sides like, he said that, or she said that, I don't know about you. And so instead, if you say, hey, I want to work on this relationship, you need those people around to support you, plural. Licensed marriage and family therapist, a professionally licensed counselor, a trained Pastor, we can protect and collaborate and work together for the sake of the relationship. I appreciate you all staying with me. Hit that like and subscribe button. Hit that share button for more people to be aware of this. I'll see you next time. Peace.